channel. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. In today's video, we are going to talk about why do men dislike women who have high standards? Why is this such a problem for this man? Ladies, I have told you many times before, don't date down, don't date below your standards, set your standards and adhere to your standards. The reason, and I don't care what your standards are, don't let somebody or some man make you feel like your standards are delusional or your standards are too lofty, that your standards are unattainable. Ladies, you set your standards and you need to stick to your standards. The reason why, ladies, is because when you date down or when you date below your standards, one, you're going to regret this. You are going to regret this. And oftentimes it's going to lead to you resenting that man that you chose, who you knew you were lowering your standards just to be with. All you're going to do is end up resenting him. All you're going to do is probably cheat on him and then end up leaving him anyway. So instead of going through all of those shenanigans of trying to lower and lower and lower your standards just so you can catch a man and get a man, let Auntie tell you, don't do it. Stick to your standards and what you want. So these men out here are now so frustrated because they see that these women keep raising and raising and raising their standards. I personally think that these women just don't want to be with these men. I don't think that these women are delusional. I think these women, this is their nice way of just saying, I don't want to be with these men. Because these women know the numbers. They know the stats that 10% of men make $100,000 or more. They know the stats that most men are not 6 feet or taller. They know that most men do not have a six pack. And now they're asking these men to have 6 inches or more in the eggplant. No. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Then they top it off with, now they're asking these men, their standards are for this man to be emotionally intelligent. When they added that on, when the women start adding emotional intelligence onto their standards and list of standards, that's when I really knew these women don't want these men. In my opinion, over 80% of these men have the emotional intelligence of a third grader. These women don't want these men. This is why I say on my channel all the time, ladies, why won't you just come out and tell these men? You just don't want these men. You do not want these men. If you really wanted these men, and ladies, they're not saying that they want one or the other. Be 6 feet or taller, or have 6 inches, or have a six pack, or make 6 figures or more, or be emotionally intelligent. No. These ladies are saying that they want these men to be 6 feet or taller, and not or, and make 6 figures or more, and have a six pack, and have 6 inches or more, and be emotionally intelligent. And now they've added on to that, and they're saying that these men, watch out for the red pill men. Like I always tell you, ladies, Watch out for these manosphere men talking points, these red pill men talking points. That is not a man that you want to engage with. I'm running late for my weight training class. This is not a man that you ladies want to engage with. So, given all these standards, and these women are not saying 6 inches, 6 or 6 or. No, they're saying 6 and emotionally intelligent. All these sixes and emotionally intelligent. I don't think these women like these men. These women just don't. In my opinion, these women don't want a man. Also, given that there are so many men out here on these good social media platforms telling women what they want this woman to do, which is sit down, shut up, and submit, which is be fit, feminine, and friendly, cooperative. Cooperative just means submit. Be in that house, cook his meal, keep that house clean, open up your legs, and make whoopee with him every day, if not every other day. These men are vocal as hell as to what they want this woman to be and what their standards are. These women know this. And they're literally coming out on social media saying, we're not doing any of that. I'm not about to be your sex worker. I'm not about to be your house slave. I'm not doing it. These women are literally saying it. But now the men are saying, oh, these women are delusional. They have all these high standards. They have all these high standards. They want this nice looking man over 6 feet tall, making over 6 figures or more. And then the men are now so upset with the ladies having such high standards. Do you ladies know what I'm hearing? Dating is over, you guys. In 2025, unless something changes drastically, which I don't know what that would be, dating is over. These men want a certain type of woman, and this woman continues to come out and show and tell this man she's not doing it. This is why I tell my ladies all the time, this is why these men get so elated when they find out that this woman loses her job. Now, this man in front of me, he done took this Range Rover. And Range Rovers are luxury vehicles. It just really just floors me when I see a person. I mean, to each his own. But it just really amazes me when I see somebody get a luxury car, a high value car, and then paint it primary elementary color. So this man is taking this Range Rover and he got it painted the primary color blue. You guys know in the box of crayons, that color blue. On this luxury car. I just, I mean, to each his own, but it's just so funny to me every time I see that. But anyway, ladies, these men want you to go back. The ladies keep telling these men they're not going back. The ladies keep telling these men that they're not going back. This is why these men, oh, you can't make a left turn out of the third lane, lady? All these people know they do too much. All she had to do was just go down to the next light and make a U-turn. Oh, God, today. What is today? Wednesday. This is why these men get so excited, you guys, when they find out these women are losing their jobs. This is why they always want to shine the light. More women, more black women, more women are losing their jobs. They love it. You know why, guys? Because these men feel like because these women have gone out here and start making their own money, getting their own resources, they realize that these women don't choose them. They realize when you give a woman her own job, her own career, making her own money, that's when she starts having all these high standards. So this is why these men get so excited when they find out that this woman has lost her job. Because he feels like, okay, now that she lost her job, now she's going to have to reduce her standards, and now she's going to have to start choosing us men. You guys, let me run in here and go to my weight training class, and I'll be right back.
Hey guys, I have some exciting news. I recently got my very first sponsor. Shout out to Epic Water Filters for partnering with me. Now, you know I'm always talking about health, lifestyle, and keeping things real. And what's more real than clean, fresh water? The Epic Pure Water Filter Pitcher removes all those nasty contaminants like chlorine, fluoride, heavy metals, and even microplastics, so you can feel good about every sip. I've been using it myself, and honestly, the water tastes so much fresher. It's like the difference between tap water and mountain spring water. You can literally taste the purity. And here's the best part. Because they're sponsoring me, your girl, you get a discount too. If you use my code UNPLUGGED, you'll get 15% off your order. Just use the link below in the description box. So support your health, support the planet, and support your girl and the channel at the same time. Stay unplugged, stay hydrated, and let's keep this community growing together. Cheers! Okay, you guys, I'm back. It's been like 3 hours, you guys, because I took Tony's class, the weight training class that I take. We got some really good news. He had told me, you guys, that he wasn't going to be doing the class anymore. And of course, you guys know the class was sad. But he didn't give us any details. He just was like, maybe he needs to progress on, and he just feels like he should be doing more, I think is what he was trying to get around to. And so he was saying that, starting like next month, we weren't going to see him anymore. And so, when we went to class today, he said, I have some good news and some bad news. And we were like, what? And because these ladies who come to the class, you guys, they're just like me. They love them some Tony. We love us some Tony. And so he said, I got some good news and some bad news. And we were like, what is it? He said, the bad news is that you guys are stuck with me for another 5 years. And the good news is that I'm not leaving. Oh my God. The class was like, yay! You guys, when you start working out, it is just kind of, you just don't gel with all of the instructors. You don't gel with all of the different types of classes. Like, there are other classes at the gym, the name weight training classes that are really popular and a lot of people go to, and they're called body pump classes. I've tried it like 3 times. I do not like body pump. And one of the main reasons that I don't like body pump is because they transition from one exercise to the other way too fast. So they'll have you, for me, they'll have you like doing some like this with the bar and the weights and going up and down like this. Ooh, girl, you almost hit your elbow. And going up and down like this. And then they'll go, okay, put that down, and now let's do some squats. Okay, put that down, now get the dumbbells, and let's do that. It's just too much of a transition. It's too fast, is what I'm saying. They transition from one exercise to the other and dealing with weights too fast for me. And you can injure yourself, one, because you guys know you need to get in the proper form to do these exercises, especially when you are dealing with weights. So to go from all this whole dumbbell, and you got weights on the end of the dumbbell. Is that the dumbbell? The bar, whatever that bar is. Then put that down. Then do some squats. Then do a burpee. And then pick up some dumbbells. And then you're doing a dumbbell. Now put those down. And now ladies, you need to understand. that you need, form is the most important thing. That making sure that you have your form right is more important than trying to switch and transition in between these moves really fast like that. And so this is what really turned me off from Body Pump. But Body Pump, you guys, those classes are always packed. It is a very popular class at the gym, but I don't like it at all. The other thing that I don't like about Body Pump is because I don't like their music. And you guys know I've told you many a times, that's one of the main reasons that keeps me coming back to Tony's class, is because of his music selection. The music, for somebody like me, you know, music is everything. You guys know I love to dance, so music is everything for me. And so when he said that he was not going anywhere and that I guess they renewed his contract for another 5 years, we were like, yeah! My curly cues disappeared. I'm silly. So anyway, you guys, so I did Tony's class, but you guys know that I'm also on getting 10,000 steps a day. So and that's the other thing that I like about Tony's class too. We don't use a lot of heavy weights, you guys. So it's not about bulking, it's about toning and losing that fat. And so most of the time he just has us like doing things just with our body weight. That's the third thing that I just really love about his class. But anyway, needless to say, he's not going anywhere, and they renewed his contract for another 5 years. So I was super excited, and all of us were. We were like, yes! When I'm in Tony's class, you guys, although it's all kind of other people in that class, I just zone everybody else out. And I love these people, but I just zone everybody out, and it just feels like I am like having a personal training session with Tony. Like it's just like one-on-one. So anyway, but it's not, you guys, it's a class. So I went to Tony's class, but with that body training class, weight training class, I'm not getting a lot of steps in. And you guys know, once I'm on something, I am on it. So I have to get 10,000 steps in a day. Oh, wow, that plane looks like it's flying really low, but I guess not. And so I don't get a lot of steps in with that class. So then I left his class and went and got on a treadmill for 45 minutes. And so I'm still not at 10,000 steps. So, but I'm close. Let me see. I don't even know if I'm close. No, why did I just say that? No, I'm not really close. 6,900. So that's not close to me. So anyway, I need to get some more steps in. So I get bored with that treadmill. So I said, okay, let me just do 45 minutes on this treadmill, walking at a rate of 3. Dang, what did that? Oh, that was that bad. Walking at a speed of 3.0. And then I said, after 45 minutes, whatever I got is what I got. And then I'm going to get the rest of the steps at home. So then I left the gym after being in there for about 2.5 hours. And then because I was talking with my friends and everything. And then I left there. Then I went to the grocery store, got groceries, because tonight I'm going to make a roast. I like making roasts because they're so easy, but also I can just go into the grocery store right after the gym. It's just so convenient. Then I can come make the roast. Oh, Gary wanted me to get him something at Starbucks. Let me try to remember, you guys. That'll be all. Okay, thank you. Gary's so cute. He's like, Mom, are you going to Starbucks today? Will you please pick me up something from Starbucks? You know I'll pay for it. I said, are you going to pay for my drink as well, Gary? Gary has been doing really good, you guys. Gary brought home all these 1s and 5s. He said this was one day at work and he made $92 in tips. I said, Gary, you know why that is. That's because you got that good energy that your mama told you about. Gary does. Gary just naturally, I think that's that Pisces in him. He's just a very laid back, chill, but his spirit, you can just feel his spirit from a mile away. He's very generous. He's very kind. He's just a very, I guess he got it from his mama. He's just a very chill type person. And I taught him, even when he was young, you guys, to just love his own company. So Gary used to be alone a lot too. Even when he was a small kid, he would be alone. So that's why now, as a 19-year-old, he don't have no problem at all you know, being by himself. He enjoys his, you know, company, just like his mom. I really love that I instilled that in him. But anyway, you guys, so he wanted me to pick him up some Starbucks. I got him some Starbucks. He likes this I don't know if you guys ever had this caramel crunch ribbon drink. He loves that freaking drink. And then he got the double smoked something breakfast sandwich. Hi.
It's gonna be $18.50.
Okay. How you doing today?
Doing good. How about you?
Very good.
I know the weather's beautiful.
Oh, this is my favorite time of year.
All the flowers in your passenger seat are so cute.
Oh, I just got them at the grocery store.
Gorgeous.
I
The
know.
color matches so well.
I know, for the season. Thank you. Okay, this is what it looks like, you guys.
There's a double smoked bacon.
Okay. Thank you.
We're just waiting on the Americano.
No problem. Take your time. So look, you guys, it's the caramel crunch. It has like some little crunch on there. It has whipped cream and a little caramel swirl. He loves this freaking drink. So, let my baby that drink. He'd be like, Mama, don't call me baby. I'm not a baby. I call everybody baby. I was saying hi to one of my instructors a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, hey, baby. That's just how I talk, you guys. I was like, hey, baby. He said, he was looking around. He was like, are you talking to me? I said, yes. So anyway, you guys. So, a lot. Thank you. So can I get a straw as well? Thank you so much. Have a good one, okay? Little cutie pie. Oh, I love these Starbucks baristas. Little cutie pie. Cutie pie. So anyway, you guys, a lot of these men, they are really upset when they see a woman lose her job. You know why? Because they feel like if these women would just lose their jobs, if these women just don't have any source of income, which means they won't have any resources or assets, then they feel like then that's what's going to make this woman then lower her standards and choose him. Ladies, let me give you a little quick clip on this one too. You guys, I love these little glasses. Ladies, let me give you a little quick clip on this one too. When you hear these men on their platforms, we don't have a problem with a woman, women's rights and women being able to go to work. We love the fact that women can go out there and make their own. It just seems like that once women went out there and start making money, now they want to have these high standards. Ladies, let me decode that for you. No, they don't. They don't like the fact that women are out there and are able to make their own money. Yes, baby, yes. Yes, darling, yes. Ladies, they don't like the fact that ladies are out there making their own money. You know why? Because they have choices. When ladies are making their own money, ladies then have choices. They don't like the fact that you ladies have choices. So these men can go somewhere and sit down when you hear them, because they know how horrific that would sound if they were to just come out and be honest and say, we really don't like the fact that you ladies are out here making your own money. Because when you ladies start making your own money, it seems like that's when everything just changed, and then you women stop choosing men. You women don't want to be with men anymore. They don't want to be honest and tell you the truth. They know, like I know, like I tell you ladies all the time. The minute you start making your own money, you will not tolerate this man's nonsense. This is why I always encourage my ladies. Don't even worry about trying to catch a man, get a man. Concentrate on you. Choose you. Choose your education. Choose your career. Figure out how you're going to bring in some income instead of trying to find a man to pay your bills. Because I promise you, these men, they come and they go. I promise you, when a man knows that you have to depend on him financially, baby, that's when they really start treating you like garbage. They start treating women like sewage when they know that you do not have any choices. So these men out here are lying through their teeth when they say, "Look, women, I'm all for women's rights. You know, I'm all for a woman being independent. I'm all for a woman getting her corporate job." They're lying. They are lying because they have now realized that when a woman has her own job, making her own money, she doesn't choose him. This is why I keep telling you, ladies, if these men had the choice, they would have you ladies march yourself right back to the 1950s. Facts. If it was up to these men, they would have you ladies relinquish your jobs. This is why they get so happy when they see all these women getting laid off. They don't realize that everybody's about to get laid off. AI is coming for all these jobs. But they get so elated when they find out that a woman is losing her job. You guys, you should see all of the content and the videos that they make, clipping women coming out crying about they just got laid off. They love this, you guys. They love making a mockery of this woman. I just lost my job today. My company just laid me off, and I had been working there for 10 years, and I was a hard worker, and they love to clip these video clips and make a mockery of these women. They never want to show the men who also lost their jobs, the men who also got laid off. Nope, they only want to show the women getting laid off, ladies, because they know that other men also love to see these women getting laid off in droves. Why? Because they feel like if this woman gets laid off, if she loses her job, she will lower her standards. These men know darn well that as long as a woman is making her own, she's going to choose herself over this man. Like almost 100%. She's going to choose herself over this man. If a woman is already in a relationship with a man, but she has her own, she's making her own money, she is less likely to tolerate this man's nonsense. She find out this man cheating, she got her own money. She's like, oh, okay, no problem. She start making plans on leaving. She find out this man is down low. Oh, okay, no problem. She start making plans on leaving. She find out this man is a PDF file. She starts making plans on leaving. Every single time. This man knows this. This is why these men never want to choose the pick-me woman. It's plenty of women out here that will do any and everything for this man. He doesn't want the pick-me though. The pick-me over there always. Look at me, look at my breasts. Oh, look at my breasts. Oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. Look, I got the most fabulous wig on. Oh, look at me. I got on the lashes. I got the nails. Oh, look at me, look at me. Pick me, pick me. He doesn't want to have anything to do with this woman. As a matter of fact, she disgusts him. He always wants to try to obtain this woman, this independent boss babe. I always want to get what he can't have. But he knows that this independent woman doesn't want him. She will not tolerate his nonsense. So the next best thing is now these men are wishing, hoping, and praying that the women lose their jobs so that you ladies will lower your standards. Ladies, don't fall for it. One, don't fall for it because all these men are about to lose their jobs too. Everybody. AI is coming for all of these jobs. Ladies, I need you to get ahead of the 8 ball and start planning and preparing for a totally different type of living. A totally different type of living. More minimalistic. More where you depend on your network of friends and family. This whole nuclear family, this traditional family, one man, one wife, one husband and wife, and the 2.5 kids is dead and gone. These men know it. That's why you have so many of these men on their platforms. What has changed? What is really going on out here? Women just seem so different nowadays. Women don't even want to go out anymore. Women just seem to have such a nasty attitude. Women just seem like they don't even want you to say hi to them. Listen to these men, you guys. They're constantly coming on. The women of 2025, what happened? What happened to this modern day woman? She's more interested in her clicks and views and likes off of her social media than having a boyfriend. She's more concerned with the attention she gets on social media than her man. You know why, ladies? Because these men have started to realize you ladies don't want them. You ladies don't even want them. These men are saying that when they go out and walking about, they said that the ladies like this, got the phone like this, while they're out and about. They're not even paying these men any attention. Oh, I laugh at that because that is so true, even for my own lifestyle. I was just laughing at myself earlier today at the gym. I'm like, I always have my earplug in. I'm looking down at my phone, even when I'm walking around the gym. I get on that treadmill, it's a wrap. I'm like this in my phone the whole time. I don't even see these men. And like I told you guys, these men are NPCs to me. The only men I even pay attention to and give my attention to are the men in my household, the men in my family, and my men that are my friends. All these other men. I don't even see them. I literally don't even see them. I look at women because I like to see the beauty in women. Like, ooh, how she's styling her hair, you know, her beautiful eyes, how she, you know, did her nails, what outfit she has on, what gym outfit she got on. Ooh, look at those yoga pants. Like, I watch women. But men, you guys, they're like NPCs to me. And apparently it's not just me. Because these men are more and more coming out here talking about women don't even look at them. This is why I told you guys that they are now trying to advise each other that don't date a woman if she has social media. Don't date a woman if she is always on that social media. Instagram, TikTok. She always into her social media. I don't know what's the other stuff that you guys look at. Twitter, I don't know. They're now trying to advise other men, don't date a woman who's all into her social media. You know why? Because they know that these women are getting the attention from men around the globe. These men are now starting to realize that they not only have to compete with other men in town, in the same city, they are competing with men around the globe, thanks to this good social media. And as I've told you guys, I personally think that a lot of the things that these women are out here doing, hair, makeup, nails, the way they dress, clothes they choose, fashion, I think it's to impress other women. That's just my opinion. I think these women do this to impress other women. The reason why I say this is because so many men have come forward and said they don't like this. They don't like wigs. They don't like long nails. They don't like the long eyelashes. They don't like all the makeup. They don't like, now they're saying they don't like the BBLs. I forget all this other stuff. They don't like a woman with all the social media. And yet these women are still doing this stuff. So that tells me that these men are not just competing with men around the globe. They're competing with other women. Apparently, women like to impress other women. In my opinion. In my opinion. And then the third thing that they're now competing with is the woman herself. These women today are focusing more of their attention, effort, and energy into themselves. And these men cannot stand it. They cannot stand the fact that these women have standards so high that these women are like, I would rather go back to school. I'd rather finish my degree. I'd rather get my master's and PhD, spend long hours studying and working than to be chasing up after a man. And I absolutely love it. And these men are starting to feel it, you guys. These men are starting to feel it. It's so funny how fast times have changed, because it wasn't that long ago that these men was out here, we the prize. The man is the prize. The man is the prize. Now fast forward to October of 2025, and all these men can do is come online talking about this woman and how this woman doesn't want to make whoopee with them, how this woman is not swiping on them on the dating apps, how this woman won't even come outside her house to go on a coffee date unless you coming out spending big bucks. This woman is like, I don't, which basically means she just don't like you. She just doesn't like you. More and more, these women are showing with their actions that they are walking away. And the way we know that this is true, listen to the men on social media saying what is going on with these women today. Even nice looking dudes are like, I can't get a date. Even if I do get a date, I can't get no whoopee. I absolutely love it. Ladies, keep up the good work. Do not lower your standards. I promise you, you can lower your standards if you want to and go and try to date this average dude. He's going to cheat on you too. You thinking, oh, let me date the short dude. He's going to cheat on you too. You thinking, oh, let me date the old dude. He's going to cheat on you too. You thinking, oh, let me date the fat dude. He's going to cheat on you too. Oh, let me date the dude who's only making $43,000 a year. Let me give him a chance. He's going to cheat too. If he's not going to cheat, he's going to be DL. If he's not going to be DL, he's going to be this controlling freak, because he knows that you lowered your standards to be with him. So he's going to be so insecure and so controlling. He's going to be repulsive to you. Ladies, don't do it. Keep your standards high. I personally think that you ladies have high standards like this because you ladies just don't want to be with these men. That's just my opinion. I don't think you ladies like these men at all. Ladies, keep your standards high. Ladies, let me know down in the comments down below. Do you guys feel like things have changed and that women are really making a change out here and these men are starting to see the effects of it because you ladies have your standards so high and you ladies are not budging? I personally think you ladies are just silently walking away from these men. You got other and bigger and better things to do out here. Let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, be sure to thumbs up the video. And subscribe and share the video with someone if you feel like they could receive the message. And I will see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye.